where do I even start with Nintendo's impact on the gaming industry and pricing dynamics? It feels like every time I turn around, I'm seeing the ripple effects of their decisions echoing across the entire landscape of video game pricing. It's like Nintendo has donned a throne made of gold, plated cartridges, and decided that it's their divine right to set the standards for everyone else. Seriously, what happened to the days of reasonably priced games that didn't force you to choose between that new release and your grocery bill? First off, let's talk about the nostalgia factor because that's where it all begins, right? Nintendo knows exactly how to pull at our heartstrings with its iconic franchises. They've perfected the art of nostalgia, and for many of us, that means shelling out top dollar for remakes of games we played decades ago. The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword, HD, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and countless re-releases are prime examples. They take these beloved titles, sprinkle a little HD polish on them, and voila! $60, 0 cents, please. If other companies tried to pull that stunt, they'd be crucified, but Nintendo? They've got an army of dedicated fans ready to defend their every pricing decision. It's infuriating, and let's not even get started on the console itself. The Nintendo Switch was marketed as a hybrid, which was innovative, but let's face it, the hardware is outdated compared to what you find in the PlayStation and Xbox ecosystems. Yet they've managed to sell this aging tech at a premium price, and other companies have felt compelled to follow suit by raising their own prices for next-gen consoles. If Nintendo can get away with charging top dollar for an underpowered system, why wouldn't Microsoft or Sony think they could too? Suddenly, we're in a world where the average price of video games and consoles has skyrocketed, and it feels like it all started with Nintendo setting a precedent. The cherry on top of this frustrating sundae is their business model surrounding DLCs and microtransactions. Nintendo has taken what was once a complete gaming experience and instead chopped it into bits, making you pay for each piece. Sure, they've tried to keep it under control compared to other companies, but their pricing has influenced others to think, well, if Nintendo can charge for extra content, why can't we? The gaming experience that should have been whole is now fragmented, with companies following suit and pushing the price of everything higher and higher, all while claiming it's for the better experience. And let's not ignore the fact that Nintendo is a giant in the industry. They've got the clout to make waves and they know it. When a gaming titan like Nintendo raises prices or sets a new standard, the rest of the industry tends to mirror that behavior, almost creating a domino effect. Indie developers who already struggle to find their footing are pressured to increase their prices just to keep up, which can stifle creativity and innovation. It's a vicious cycle, and the players, the very people who love these games, end up feeling the pinch. Ultimately, the issue at hand isn't just about Nintendo alone. It's about the trickle-down impact of their pricing policies that distort the whole industry. We exist in a culture now where the joy of gaming can sometimes be overshadowed by the costs associated with it. Wouldn't it be great if game companies valued more than just the bottom line and understood that making games more accessible could lead to a wider audience? Instead, here we are, feeling the crunch every time we hit that purchase button, and it all seems to lead back to Nintendo's influence. So thank you, Nintendo, for creating a world where raising prices is seen as normal, and a sad reality where we have to think twice before indulging in our favorite pastime. Here's hoping we can someday return to a more reasonable gaming landscape that values players over profits. Brochure to like and subscribe. How much are you willing to pay? Comment below.